Welcome back to the Contact Coach. Thank you so much for your support. Please keep the likes, shares and comments coming through. Please be part of the discussion. This video is going to be focusing on Leinster and their defence, particularly from the resumption of the Pro 14 and how they went through to be champions. Mainly looking at how they get organised quickly, how they launch, their ruck decision making and their tackle decision making. So let's get into it. First of all, it's all built around work rate, and here I've got Devon Toner, Ed Byrne and Sean Cronin highlighted. Just watch how they work around the corner or fold around the corner and cover a lot of ground to get in position. And also Will Connors, who didn't make the tackle, but look at the speed he got back into the line, and that allows Leinster to have a beautifully set wall of defence ready to stop the Ulster momentum. Often note that Leinster try and get the double tackles in, but they don't leave players on the floor. They get up quickly. And here you see Josh Murphy got a little bit caught behind there, but look at this dominant tackle. Really sets a powerful tackle, and that allows Leinster to build that wall again. And the hallmark of Leinster's defence is their decision making at the ruck. They leave numbers on their feet ready to make a tackle. And I've circled Sean Cronin here. He's calling Devon Toner and Michael Bent to get around the corner to fold. So that then allows them to have a set line ready to launch. And now if we just play through here in slow motion, they're all set, they're ready to get off the line. But what's beautiful now is how they're all square, numbers on their feet. And because they're close to each other, this allows Connors to make a really great read and put that dominant tackle in. And that read has now got Leinster in the ascendancy. The attack, Ulster have to go backwards to go forward. They're under pressure again, they're getting off the line, making their tackles, and this just frustrates Ulster. They've got nowhere to go. Again, they're just running into a brick wall, a good double tackle, and then impatience comes, box kick straight into touch. Beautiful defence, really built on that organisation. So now let's move on to the semi-final against Munster, and a good defensive scrum just causes a little bit of chaos. And now Leinster are hustling, they're working hard. Great chop there by Fardy. Again, another great read by Henshaw. Getting stuck in, just causing chaos, getting them behind the gain line and their organisation here. A couple of slip tackles there, but Porter does a really good job to bring the attacker down. But what I like here is the communication of the threat. Where you can see with their body language, they're all talking to each other. Toner, you've got Connors in there. Now they've managed to get themselves square again. A hallmark of their defence. They're square, they're keeping their hips facing forward, and they've kept their numbers. A leg chop tackle this time by Ringrose, and they're just really putting Munster under pressure. Another example how they fold around the corner with great decision making, keeping numbers on their feet, and they're just completely slowing the progress of Munster. Munster are really probing here, trying to find a weak link in the Leinster line. They even come back the other way. Great chop tackle here by Connors, and then the top tackle by Ringrose, and that allows Fardy to get on the ball. Now you could argue he's slowing the ball down. Referee didn't blow it. Again, they're set, they're square. Munster kicked the ball away, and what I love about this when I speed it through, back on their feet. Now they're back into defence. Beautifully weighted kick. There's a great tackle. Turnover. My final clip, and it's actually in the final against Ulster. Turnover again, so they've had to react, but their speed of reaction to get organised was fantastic. They've got a quick launch and they remain square, and that's just that reaction time to hustle back into defence. So you can see here they're getting off the line, Sexton's leading the line, and they're just containing Ulster. Henshaw here, who's made a chop tackle, he's holding on for dear life, slowing the ball down, and they've got numbers on their feet. Now Ulster find a small little edge here, but Leinster don't panic. Just watch how the people in the open field get themselves back, ready to get a really strong launch. Henshaw again making a fantastic tackle. Devon Toner putting his height and weight around, and they're just not getting flustered at all. Because they have numbers on their feet and they launch square, eventually that dominant tackle is going to come, and that's when they just repeat and repeat. So the dominant tackle has happened, but then there's a really good fold decision. You can see here that Porter has a little look and then just gets back into position, ready to go. And what that allows them to do is then get a fast square launch to get defensive momentum back. So really good launch there to slow momentum. And because there's numbers and Ulster are really tight, this gives Ringrose confidence to shoot out the line and make a big defensive play. That puts Ulster under all sorts of pressure. They keep going through here, big tackle, and now the Jackal opportunity presents itself. And he zones in on that ball, holds on, wins the penalty. And I think these clips show why Leinster have got to be favourites going into the European Cup.